County today cleared a big hurdle in trying to win that bid.
We have live team coverage with Julie O'Neill on what Hamilton County approved. But we begin with 9 on Your Side's Tom McKee live at City Hall on Cincinnati's council's vote.
Well, that vote was 5-3 in favor of the plan to use 37 million city dollars to improve roads and sewers in Oakley. That's where the team wants to build a 21,000-seat soccer-only stadium. Now, the money council approved comes from a combination of tax increment financing, funds from the sale of the Blue Ash Airport, and the city's share of the hotel-motel tax. FC Cincinnati is putting Oakley in its bid as the preferred site for the stadium instead of the West End or the Ovation location in Newport. There was little debate on the issue Wednesday, in stark contrast to the 4.5-hour Budget and Finance Committee meeting on Monday.
I do feel like FCC and Cincinnati's grassroots soccer movement absolutely represents some of what's the very best about our city. I also think that showing little interest in public and community engagement, sidestepping important questions, and completely draining one of the city's reserve accounts represents a surprisingly unvigilant way of governing.
I think this is a big deal. And there have been a lot of questions raised, criticisms made. But fundamentally, if you support the MLS bid, you vote yes. And if you don't support the bid, you vote no. Because if this vote goes down, the MSL bid will fail. And we heard today that we're one of 4 finalists. And I hope we win.
Now, the bid has to be in New York on Friday. And is it going to be good enough to compete against Sacramento, Nashville, and Detroit for one of those 2 MLS franchises? Of course, whoever gets it, the league's going to announce on December 14th. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live at Cincinnati City Hall.
Tom, thank you. And Hamilton County did its part to keep FC Cincinnati in the game for a major league franchise. Commissioners voted unanimously to approve a $15 million parking garage.
But as 9 on Your Side anchor Julie O'Neill learned, the ball is not yet squarely in the net. Julie spoke one-on-one with Commission President Todd Portune about contingencies you, the taxpayer, will want to know about. Julie.
Indeed. Measure twice, cut once. That old adage used by Commissioner Portune before committing. The county even making another small change in the resolution passed today in the middle of the meeting. He says you, the taxpayer, are protected.
We're not just kicking it around anymore. The county has approved its part in giving FC Cincinnati its own home. A 1,000-car parking garage will be built, but only if Major League Soccer invites FC to the league, and that's when the officials have to work out other details.
There's still a lot of work to be done.
Commissioner Todd Portune says FC has gotten all it's getting from the county. The $15 million it'll give for parking will come from parking money the county already gets. But who gets what from the proposed new garage?
Jeff Birding understands that that's still a question that we need to address, whether they get any of it at all or none of it. But he knows that they're not going to get all of it. I know for a fact that all revenue generated from non-game days now and in perpetuity in the future, that we're going to take the position that that is sacrosanct, that is the county's money.
Portune says the resolution passed also makes clear to Birding and his team the people of Oakley will get a say.
If the Oakley people say, we don't like where this is going, we don't like how this is happening, what is the county's right in saying, okay, no $15 million, we're,
Well, that is it. I mean, if they're cut out of the process, we've made our contribution to this conditional upon Oakley being a part of the process.
Going forward, do you see the county investing more to really make this big, nice, and wonderful for all of us?
No, I mean, this is what we can do.
Okay, so I did ask for your questions on Twitter today and posed your questions directly to Commissioner Portune. I will be tweeting out the answers regarding the legality of the city using a hotel tax and the number of businesses that now get taxpayer subsidies. A final note, Jeff Birding did say at the meeting, FC Cincinnati is committed to keeping major league ticket costs down. He says we can count on $10 seats. Craig?
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Thanks.